So I'm here at Jeff Busby Park and Campground along the Natchez Trace. This campground has 18 spots. All of them can fit RVs. Where I got my car parked there. Got a restroom. There's no shower, but there's a restroom. None of these have power or water. It's pretty primitive. And I chose this site because I like the view here. And I'm about halfway down this hill, maybe a third of the way. I don't know. Anyways, so I'll get to let you look at my camp. I got my tent set up a lot better this time than yesterday when it was raining real bad. And yeah, I got lucky and the rain skipped over and I was just able to get my tent put up. Wasn't in a hurry. It's not 100%, but it's going to definitely work a lot better than last night's. I got a little battery operated fan my buddy gave me. Got it in there kind of blowing it out. Had some moisture in it from me folding it up, stuffing it back in the stuff sack and trying to get it dried out. But here's something I saw and started doing. Now I got guy lines. It's kind of hard to see, but I got guy lines coming off my porch there. If I get up in the middle of the night, or if I'm walking around in the middle of the night, I always trip on them. So I got these little solar lights. You can get them at Dollar Tree, Lowe's, Home Depot, Walmart. You know, they're $1, $2, however much you want to spend for them, really. But at dark time, they'll light up, and I can kind of see what's going on. I got one of my other phones charging. Got some notes I got to take. Kind of got a little seating area there. Here, just a little bit. I'm gonna get some dinner going. Got the old Coleman stove ready. Some water for drinks and coffee and cooking. I'm gonna try out the get out gear, down puffy blanket again. Wasn't real thrilled with it last night. I got a little chill with it, but it's not supposed to be as cool tonight. And of course the Climate Pillow X. And then I got my Climate V2 sleeping pad in there. Now this is the One Tiger's Backwoods Bungalow 1.0. The difference between the 1.0 and the 2.0, the 2.0 has a little bit better material. It's a little bit more weather resistant. If you see where that triangle is right there, that's one of the tie out points that kind of pulls it away from you. Gives a little bit more headroom. Now the 2.0, it has not one but two tie outs. And also the 1.0 has side vents on each side. So you can get a pretty good cross draft, and you can actually tie them out too, open them up and tie them out, where the 2.0 has one long vent. It's not very big, but it's all across the back. So in order to get a good cross airflow that way, you have to have your porch up and your bug net, you know, that sort of thing. Whereas with this one, I can actually take down my porch, zip it down, and if it's raining, I can stake out the flaps on the outside, which is right there. I can stake those out, pull those out, stake those out on both sides, and still have a cross breeze going. Whereas if you close it up on the 2.0, you're just going to get a little bit of air coming through there. You're not going to get a lot of cross breeze. So both has its advantages, disadvantages, I guess. Another thing, I don't know how well you can see this, but this is the tie out and toggle that holds back your bug screen. The tie out part, the loop that your toggle goes into, is about that much too short. Now on the 2.0, they actually have fixed that where it's a little bit longer and a lot easier to use. It took me about a minute or two to get that little toggle in there. My fingers just ain't getting it no more. And this is an old eBay light I got for like $1.25 about 3 years ago. It's got a little hook in here, it just hangs off the hook. And it's got a little button, it's got a high, a medium or a low, and a flash. I don't know why you need a flash, but it's got it. Works pretty good, that sort of thing. But my fan is doing pretty good. This fan runs on 4 D batteries, or you can run it off a USB. You can see there, USB port. So you can actually power this off of an Anchor power pack or any other power pack that you choose. But I just got this fan going right now, just kind of get some of this moisture out of here. And once it's done, I'm gonna air up my mattress and got some notes and stuff I need to take, work on, edit some videos, get some dinner going, have me a cold beverage, and enjoy the rest of the evening. I'll get back with y'all in just a little bit. Well, I don't know if you just heard that, but that was thunder. I just checked the radar. There's a little bit of patch of rain might be coming over here in a little bit. But I got my sleeping pad inflated, my pillow inflated. And the bugs are a little bit bad, so I was gonna kick on the old thermocell here. Well, I brought pads for the thermocell, but my wisdom, stupidity, whatever, I didn't bring fuel cells for it. I thought I had a full fuel cell in there, and there's not. So I'm a little bit upset with myself right now. And with that and the incoming rain, I really don't feel like cooking. So I got some snack food. I guess you say snack food, it's healthy. I mean, pretzels are healthy. Snack on that. Got some flavored water going on. And I got some little Debbie's. I got some fruit. I got some canned fruit, so I'm gonna eat healthy. I got some canned peaches and mandarin oranges. But yeah, if it starts to rain, I'll drop my tent poles down here a little bit so I don't get too wet. And doing some editing videos on my other phone here. So if you notice the quality of this video a little bit different, it's because I'm on a different phone. It's an older phone, but you know. But yeah, I really like this park. It's quite interesting because the hill situation. My car is, you know, where I parked at, it's about 6 foot, 8 foot up. And then you come down the hill some more, there's picnic tables, and across the way there's picnic tables, and we got a fire pit over there, which this one doesn't have a fire pit, which is fine. You know, don't really need a fire right now. It's not cold out by any means. But if you need a firewood, you have acres and acres and acres of woods to roam around and find firewood. I know for a fact on the main road going back out to the mountaintop lookout point, there was an oak tree that's been sitting there cut up, and you could probably take about 15 minutes worth of cutting it up and have enough firewood to last you for a good evening. So you only have to go out for the woods, just hop in your car and drive around looking on the side of the road. But anyways, I'm gonna do some more video editing, and I got some more notes to jot down for tomorrow's video, and continue eating my snack food. Yeah, I'm just a little bit upset with myself about my thermocell, but it's all right. I'm gonna make the best of this. Hopefully the rain will pass by. Hopefully it'll cool off a little bit, so I won't have to turn that fan on. See you in a little bit. Well, it's starting to rain a little bit, so I went ahead and dropped down my porch roof here just a little bit so the water kind of runs off of it. I'm still doing a little editing and eating the snacks and that sort of thing. But I have pulled at least 3 ticks off of me, crawling off of me in the last hour. So I'm going to have to keep an eye on that. But the next person over is about 3 spots over. They're about 100 yards away. And the next one over there is probably about 75, same thing. But anyways, so I'm kind of out here by myself, which is no big deal. On the other side of my neighbors is somebody with an RV. And I don't know if you can hear that or not. They got a generator running. I'm glad I didn't pick that spot next to them, because that would have really killed the whole atmosphere here. Now, they do have quiet hours at 10 o'clock, but yep, that was lightning. They do have quiet hours at 10. I'm not sure if there's going to be a park ranger that can come around. That was thunder. If there's going to be a park ranger come around and enforce or not, which, good thing is, they're pretty good ways away, but I would be a little upset if I had to listen to that, but I guess that's one thing you gotta live with when you're dealing with a mixed campground of RVs and tent campers. No big deal. I'm just glad I didn't get next to them. Well, it's about 8 o'clock. The sun's gone down, starting to get a little dark out. You can see there my little solar lights are doing their thing. And what I do is, while I'm traveling, I take the top off where the solar panel on the light is, and just stick them in my back dash, right there against that back windshield, and they get charged up by the sun all day long. They're out in the sun from 8 this morning, probably over that. They were in my back dash before that. They were there yesterday, so the sun comes up. They've been charging for a while. Anyway, I'm still out here doing a little bit of research and some writings of some things I want to do tomorrow. Still snacking on my stuff, and I have some mandarin oranges here in a little bit. You got the Walmart. Oh, that is mango peach, I believe it is. That's pretty tasty stuff. A little drink mix. I got this little camp light here. This is Luminar Outdoor. I think my fiance got this for me. I've had it for about a year or so. And it's pretty handy. It runs off of 3 AA batteries. It could be better if it was rechargeable, but I can deal with that. It's got 2 little bail handles here. You can hang it off something or walk around carrying it. And this is only open about thumb width. But if I can get it to go up higher, it gets brighter. Now I don't want to be too bright because I want to be a good neighbor to all the other people around. You can tell it goes about 3 fingers high. Puts off quite a bit of light. But I don't need that much light. I don't need to deal with that much light. But yeah. It's getting to be dark out. Let you see then my light, let's see. Yep. That's high. That's 1100 lumens. That's for the things that go bump in the night. Yeah, once I get done doing my research, eat my oranges there, I'm going to lay down in the bed, maybe edit some videos, and try to get some sleep. Didn't get a good sleep last night. Hopefully tonight we'll be better off. I noticed as I was sitting here, I had 2 or 3, maybe 4 ticks crawling on me, just standing here. At first I thought it was because I did that hiking trail there. But that wasn't the fact, because this is long afterwards, and they were kind of down my ankles. So I had some Promethean spray and went ahead and sprayed my shoes down with them, and you know, that sort of thing. Hopefully they'll slow them down or kill them off or get rid of them one way or the other. But yeah, let's see how this evening goes. Well, good morning. Slept a little bit better last night. Found the tricks to this blanket. You gotta wrap yourself up like a burrito. Because I got a chill last night again. Just draping it over me like a regular blanket. So once I wrapped up like a burrito, I was a lot warmer. Anyways, about 11:30 last night, something was walking down the woods right there. The steps sounded like a human. It wasn't something small like a armadillo or possum. It was fairly substantial. But there's no lights on down there. It was dark. Really dark. So It's probably an animal. It just sounded the way the gait of the steps. It just sounded like a human being, but you know, I don't know. Get some coffee going, get some breakfast going, get going down the road, because that sun's coming up. That's a good sound to wake up to. Now that right there is a breakfast of champs. Or at least travelers on the Natchez Trace. So breakfast was pretty good. Had 2 eggs and about 5-6 pieces of bacon. And still got a little bit of coffee going. Oh wait, I forgot to say cheers. You gotta say cheers on a YouTube video when you're drinking coffee. This is what you gotta do, I guess. But anyways, the coffee I'm drinking is this Community Signature Blend Dark Roast. Not bad for instant coffee. It does a trick. I got some pour over coffee in here. Yeah, I'll probably drink some of that tomorrow. And I got a French press, but I didn't get any fresh beans to grind up for my French press. But that'd be for another trip. But yeah, still a little aggravated about the thermocell, which the bugs aren't bad this morning. But I'm fixing to head for Tupelo on my next camping adventure. I think there's a Walmart nearby. I'm gonna see if I can grab a pack of fuel cells or Lowe's. They got the fuel cells there. So my next camping site, if the bugs are bad, I'll go ahead and fire off thermocell and hang out with it. But yeah, I still like the totes. And I usually have my tripod chair, which another thing, I forgot the house, no big deal. But so I've been sitting on this here little 10-gallon tote. And I've sat on this thing a handful of times. Now it finally cracked. So looks like I got an excuse to buy another tote. That still hold me up. Overall, I slept better last night than the night before. I think the problem is that get out gear blanket's not as warm as I figured it would be. But once I figured out to wrap myself up like a burrito in it, I was a little bit warmer, so did a little bit better. Yeah, I'll know for next time. But I'm gonna get camp taken down and get on the road. Appreciate y'all watching. We'll see you next time.